Hey everyone, Zach Butler YGO here. Recently I made a poll asking what kind of content you guys wanted to see, and it was more like gameplay talk and like locals content. So we are gonna go over the Runick Fur Hire sprite list that I played. That's pretty much just Dinkabui's and Team Raid and Trades list. Changed a couple cards inside deck, but I had never played this deck before, so I wanted to give it a shot because it looked like it was a lot of fun and I was a little bored. So yeah, I just went ahead and did it. So I went to my local and I went 3-1 with it, only losing to Netria Runick, where I'm fairly sure the game was winnable and I misplayed. I know the final game I had sided into Grave of the Super Ancient Organism, just forgetting that Netria Beast is a level 5, so the main card I was scared of, it didn't do anything to. So that was an error on my part, and I think I probably just played the matchup very inefficiently. It's been a while since I played against another Runick deck when I've been playing Runick cards, so there was that as an error. I played against Fluanderies randomly, and then Sprite, and I don't remember what the last one was, but yeah, it was pretty fun. The deck is very versatile, so we'll just kind of hop in and I'll show you guys the deck, kind of go over what some of the cards do, just in case you're unfamiliar, and yeah, I'll tell you how it was for me. As always, if you want any of the cards found in this video, please use the affiliate link in the description below. A portion of that does go towards the channel, so you're helping me while helping yourselves, and that's a pretty awesome deal for everyone involved. And if you like this sort of content, let me know with a comment, and make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell, again, that helps me out and gets you able to be kept up with my most recent content. So first we have the Fur Hire engine. So you've got Rex Freight Fur Hire at 3, as well as 3 Fossil Dig because it is a dinosaur, which is just ridiculous. This is the best starter in the deck as far as non-Runicks go. What Rex does is it searches out your Rookie Fur Hire, and what Rookie Fur Hire does is lets you tribute a monster and then summon a Fur Hire from your deck that's 1 level higher or lower than that monster. And then Rex also lets you banish itself from the graveyard during the main phase as a quick effect to special summon a monster that's a Fur Hire from your grave. Both of those effects are pretty incredible. The main card you're going to be summoning off of Rookie is Beat Bladesman Fur Hire. This one, when a Fur Hire monster is special summoned, you get to add a different named, or a Fur Hire from your deck to your hand that isn't Beat. So that's pretty great. Then you have Donpa. When a monster is summoned with Donpa out, Fur Hire specifically, you can pop 1 face-up card, and then Rafale. On Rafale summon, you get to excavate cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of other Fur Hires you have, and then pick any card amongst those and add it to your hands. And then if a monster effect is activated, you can discard a Fur Hire to negate that monster effect and destroy it, which is pretty great. So you've got the small Fur Hire engine. This is like one of your main like advantage generating engines, and I'll show the most basic thing you can do with it later. Then I did play the sprites, like I said. It's 3 blue, 1 jet, 1 carrot, 1 red, and 1 starter. The sprites are really just here to get you started, and then after that they tend to be pretty weak, so that's why you only see a small engine here. Basically, once you see blue, you've seen all 4 names, because you'll blue for jet, jet for starter, and then you can go into gigantic and things like that as well. These ended up actually being kind of, I want to say, the backbone of almost half my games, where I would just win off of just going wide with these, which is one of the reasons why I liked Runick Sprite just by itself so much in general, was that having these kind of cards with another small engine was really good. So I might try like a even more compact Fur Hire engine and more Sprite cards. That might be a direction I go, similar to the Live Twin Runick Sprite deck I posted before. For the Runicks, you have 2 Fountain, 3 Tip, of course, and then 3 Freezing Curses, 3 Destruction, 3 Flashing Fire, and 3 Slumber. I don't think I need to explain anything with that. Those are just the best ones. You don't necessarily need to see 2 in your opening hand, but you do have 15, so it puts you just above the threshold to see 2 in your opening hand in over 50% of your games. And then that left me with 5 non-engine slots because I feel like this is a deck that can't really go above 40 because you do need to see certain cards. And even though the percentage difference is very minimal, it's almost negligible, I still wanted to maximize the percentage of seeing my key cards. So I only played 5 non-engine. I played 3 gamma, 1 driver. So I guess if I didn't play these and I played a different hand trap, this would be a non-engine slot as well. And then the 2 evenly matched, which was a card I really just never end up liking, but that was the main deck. It was exactly 40 cards. Then for the extra deck, you've got 2 Hugin, 1 Moonin, and 1 Jerry. Moonin actually does come up because of its level. Being a level 3 means that if you use the Runick Fur Hire, you can summon Donpa or Rex if you open up with like a weak hand, which does come up once in a while. And it's also a time win condition because you can gain 1,000 life points. Only 3 Xyz. There was a Gin Buster, which is part of your general end board. 1 Gigantic Sprite and 1 Mannequin Cat. Mannequin Cat was very good. It just, like, especially against anything that played Shifter or anything like that. I don't think it came up in the actual tournament, but it was something that I really like a lot. It's a card I always try to exploit. Then there's 2 Donner, Dagger Fur Hire. So everyone knows about its first effect, the targeting a Fur Hire and another card your opponent controls. But the other effect is actually the reason it's really insane in this deck is that you can tribute it and then special summon a Fur Hire from your graveyard. And then if you you tribute a Fur Hire monster and special summon one from grave. And if you tributed a Link, then you can special summon a second one. So you'll make this with Beat and Rex, and then you'll tribute it to summon back Beat, and then it'll summon Rex. And then since Beat was summoned before Rex, it will recognize that Rex was a monster for hire special summoned, and then it'll let you search for Rafele, and we'll go over that in a moment. Then I played IP Masquerena, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn, 2 Folgo, Justice for Hire. This card's ridiculous. On its side, it takes 3 monsters with different types, which is very easy to do. On its summon, you special summon a Fur Hire from your deck with a monster type different than the 3 types you used. So usually you'll use like Beat, Rafele, and Donpa, or Rex, and then you'll summon Donpa, which is a beast off of it, and then you'll have Beast and Folgo, which will then get you to your draw 3 combo, because when a card is destroyed while this card's in the field, you get to draw a card, and then if you have 2 or more other Fur Hires, you can draw 2 more cards. So that can get you to draw 3 right there. And then Scareclaw, Tryheart. This is just a really good it's almost like a Baguska in this deck, where it puts everything in defense position and is very hard to out. So that was the extra deck. Side deck, I sided 2 Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. This card underperformed horrendously, but that was just, again, a very small sample size, so not much to take from that. 1 more evenly matched. Not really a big fan of that card in general, like I said, so not sure I would continue to side it. Then I sided 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, mostly for branded. The Bestials, so 1 Druisworm and Double Magnamut. Those were pretty good. Again, these are mostly for the Bestial matchup because you just don't want to get expulsioned and then you're basically FTK'd. And then there was Thunder King, which is a target for the Mannequin Cat. I actually considered playing one, what are the level 7 Chaos Monster that you discard and then your opponent can't banish cards. I considered playing that off of Mannequin Cat too. Chaos Hunter as a target, because then if I get shifted, I can then bring it back with Mannequin Cat and special summon Chaos Hunter, and they're not able to banish cards anymore, which is pretty great. 1 Wiz Sage for Hire. This is the spell and trap negation one, and on summon you can gain 500 life points for every different name for hire you have. So between this as well as Moonin, you actually have a tremendous advantage going into time. And then I played the second Jet and Smashers for when I go first. I just wanted to have, take out some of the non-engine, like the evenly matched, and you put in these, and then you can just make your deck a little bit more resilient going first. And then Harpy's Feather Duster, as well as Call by the Grave. So that was the deck. Just really quick to explain kind of how it works. We'll say your hand is 2 blanks, Rex, and we'll just give yourself 2 destruction. So this is a pretty normal hand, like 2 runic spells, one of the Rex Fur Hire, and then 2 blanks, which are in this case evenly matched. Generally, you'll normal summon, or you'll activate your destruction and special summon your Hugin. Forgive me, I'm doing this upside down, so if it's cut off or it's a little weird, my apologies. Grab this just to make sense of my fields. So you would have that on the field, and then you will activate Hugin, discarding random spell or random card to add Runick Fountain. If they hand trap you here, that's fine. You would probably prefer that because it means that you're winning. If they don't, that generally means that they don't have a hand trap, because hitting Hugin to stop the fountain is huge. But then you're going to summon your Rex, and Rex will add the copy of Rookie to your hand, which will then activate, tributing the Hugin for the beat. So you've done, that's your field now. Then you'll link these 2 and make your Donner. You'll use Donner, tributing itself, and you'll summon Beat back first, and then Rex back, which will trigger the Beat to allow you to add Rafale, which you will special summon. And let's say you excavate 2, and we'll just say you hit blue. Just showing like the crazy max field you can have here. Then you'll link these 3 together for your full go. And since you used a dinosaur, a dragon, and a warrior, you get to summon your Donpa, which is a beast. Now you can special summon your blue. Blue will get Jet, who then will get your starter. And then you can use starter to summon red or carrot, and you can either overlay these 2 into a Djinn Buster if you want. You can, let me grab the 2 targets. You can summon Djinn Buster, you could summon IP with these 2, you could summon Gigantic and get the other one of the targets. That's perfectly viable too, and I mean, depending on what your hand is, like that, no matter what, that's gonna be pretty good. But the main thing is that on your opponent's turn, if they summon anything, like let's say they summon Fenrir or Unicorn, you would activate or you would activate Rex, banishing itself, summon back Rafale, and then you use Rafale link 1, Donpa link 2, destroy their monster, Rafale excavate 2, add a runic spell most likely to your hand, and then Folgo will activate, drawing you 3 cards, and then you also still have the 2 potential, I mean in this case, 2 destruction in your grave, so then if you activate anything, you can Runick Fountain it back and draw 3 more cards. In this deck, it's not uncommon to draw 6+ cards in the opponent's turn, which is just an absurd thing to say. You're basically playing on both players' turns. But I liked this deck a lot. It was a lot of fun. There's definitely some things I would change. Just more for kind of how I feel like the deck should evolve with the format shifting. And if you guys would like to know more about that, let me know down below. Again, thank you guys so much, and have a wonderful night.